Everybody, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden right here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. We did have another video cross 3,000 likes, which now puts us at only 18 away already for TM Trainer Month, which is again lining up, looking like it's not going to be April, but maybe my birth month in May. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. So here's your Mosh Pit of the day, Mosh Pet of the day, sitting here this time around by Pyro Bebop. This one actually came in before the last bird picture, but I didn't discover it until after I found that one. So title thread was Burb for Mosh Pets, and yes, indeed, looking. But he's looking at you like you're a little sus, or she's looking at you like you're a little sus. I don't know, but I do love the fact that we have, like, again, the picture of the dog from the meme of the day in the background. It's become a thing now, and I'm actually, you know, I'm here for it. Keep it going. So thank you very much, Pyro Bebop, and everyone who upvoted the Burb for the Mosh Pets. Let's hop on in today and see what kind of start we got. Brother, oh my God, these tiers rates, man. Tango Golf, Papa November, Romeo Bravo, Papa Zulu. I don't know what is going on lately with the tiers rate that we're getting from these Eden starts, but good Lord, it seems like we can't get anything over, not even 2. Obviously, we're going to start off with Anima Sola. I'm not even going to talk about Undefined here, because Anima Sola is Anima Sola. I mean, we need something like Anima Sola right now. And actually, what's even crazier is that Brother Bobby actually shoots faster than we do right now. That is a clear indication of something real bad. And on top of something real bad, on the top of our tiers rate, we also have real bad damage. So the only thing that we have going for us right now, other than Anima Sola, is going to be our movement speed and shot speed. That is it. So yeah, we're going to need help. Gonna need help in a big way. That dip looks like it has cat ears. Can't be the only one who sees that, right? Here we go. In before the dips with like cat girl ears on them. Oh boy. Drop a bomb here, see if we can get ourselves an early nickel and maybe get an extra soul heart, but lordy, we need help. Far cry from yesterday's greed run, which was fantastic, of course. I'm really happy that we ended up taking that R key instead of just going for 4.5 volt. It was a way more fun run after that. I have to see what this strength card. Maybe we can use it against the boss, I suppose. Gonna be Limehorn. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and do that to Limehorn right now. So the reverse strength card is going to cause all enemies in the room to take double damage, which is not a lot. It's barely over 5 damage per shot here. It also slows them by a whole lot as well. You get booster pack, which is just super duper awesome. It's really great. We can get a whole lot of money here. Might as well do this just because. Literally no reason not to do this. Go grab over here and get some more. Okay, so we get a movement speed upgrade, which is fine. I would have preferred to have gotten a little bit more money. I don't even think we're gonna get a premium item out of this. Gonna be close. Okay, cardio coin got us there. There's nothing in the first floor shop that I really even care about, to be honest. I will take the tower card because we are going to need the offense. I could go into the curse room as well. The coupon is interesting, but it's not. It's the problem with the coupon is that it's going up against Anima Sola in a run like this, and we just simply cannot not have something that controls our enemy's movement. We could play the Demon Judgment as well. I mean, we'd have to give up the Eternal Heart, which I'm not a huge fan of doing. And it's not because we would be tapping it to the point of us losing the Eternal Heart, but the problem is that leaving the curse room and coming back into the curse room is very, very, very inefficient when it comes to like how much HP you're using. So no thank you on that. And yeah, we got ourselves a rough one here. So another positive that we have going for us, at least, is going to be our HP that we just got done bolstering with another Soul Heart and Eternal Heart. It could be worse from that front, for sure. But whenever we get starts like this, you know, you have to, it's automatic. You got to be in the mode. You got to be in the zone of saying, like, you know what, we could very easily perish on this run. If we're not careful, you know, again, our mobility is definitely going to be one of our greatest strengths here, to keep us safe early on. And that's going to be a big time key point. All this. Oh, we don't have a key. We don't have a key. Can I get a key? Maybe could have used the tower card in here, but I still think I'd rather have it for the boss because at least we can freeze the boss with Anima Sola and then drop the tower card and just hope that a couple of them connect while it's still chained up. But we're going to be leaning heavily on Anima Sola's effectiveness here on this run. I'm hoping that we just get something that just completely blows this run out of the water. And number 1 would be a fantastic Tears Up, although it does destroy our range. Who cares about range? We can always get a range upgrade. That is the least of our problems right now. So we've got a huge mega Tears upgrade here at number 1 at the cost of our range, but big time plays. This is big time plays nonetheless. We can get up close and personal with enemies without having to worry about getting hit too much because we have Anima Sola, yada yada yada. So we're gonna hold off. Well, we're going to hold one of the turdlings here. Use a tower card and just see what happens. Get Marrow, and yep. That is a devil deal, I tell you what. Oh, okay. Anima Sola just... I don't know what Anima Sola just did right there. Alright, so I'd love to get to the shop if possible. No, it's not there. It could be here. I think there's no problem with us going into the curse room either, just because of the fact that we have so much HP on the ground thanks to getting Marrow. The Temperance Machine. A Strength card, alright. Yeah, I think the secret room's there. It's hard to tell though. It's definitely still could be there. Okay. Oh, you moron. I thought that I had half heart left. I don't know why. Sorry, Boneheart. That one's my dang on that. So we get this not so incredible shop, although we do get 2 luck upgrades. And a golden bomb, but still would have preferred something that just had a bunch of items in it. At least the golden bomb is going to allow us to get some money here. Obviously, try not to hit the donation machine because we don't need to. Although it's not a huge deal if we do. I mean, it's not like we need to like put any more money in there right now. Yeah, let's chill out with the spiders. How about that? We can go open up one of these golden chests now, and since we have a golden bomb, there's no reason for us not to. HP upgrade, okay, I would have preferred something like Fate's Reward, or a Fate rather, just so we can have ourselves a little bit of flying. I'm gonna hold on to the Temperance Machine because again, we don't need the money right now because we have nothing to spend it on. See what this golden chest is in here. Gonna be a golden. There's gonna be a sticky nickel. We do get our keys back, so that's fine. And again, we're gonna use the bombs to great effect here. Okay, so it wasn't a terrible floor. We got a nothing burger of a devil deal item, but we did get a huge Tears Up. Adjust myself in the chair real quick here. Gotta sit up. Gotta sit up for this one. So using Anima Sola. Anima Sola, by the way, is going to chain up the enemy closest to Isaac, whether it's a boss, whether it's a statue, whether it's anything. And it's very good. It's very, very strong in helping you control your enemies, making sure they're going to stay exactly where you want them to, so you can just sit there and freely DPS them down. But you're seeing here, even with the Tears upgrade that we got from number 1, our damage is not good. It's taking a very, very large amount of shots to just kill simple, basic enemies. And that is not where we want to be. You know what, Brother Bobby, you're doing all right. You know, for everything that we talk about you to doing and not doing, you're all right, Brother Bobby. You're doing okay. He's helping out in his own way, you know. Sometimes that's really all we can ask from a follower that doesn't really do anything. It's supplemental damage. I mean, it's another shot. A little bit of damage down on that one, so we weaken it up. So whenever We do the surprise target switch there to the other globe, and we can just have that one weak and ready to go. I gotta say that Animasola does do some funky things with the circle flies and any of the other flies. If you break their chain, it's no pun intended there, but it's it gets wacky wild real quick. They like to snap back to where their position would have been had you not frozen them with Animasola. So yeah, be careful about that. The Temperance Machine. Great if we could find our item room or item shop. I'm gonna drop a bomb there because I was just checking for the secret room. I didn't think it was there, but it also kind of plugged up the hole here and took care of the champion. So 1 bomb for 1 key is not a terrible trade. Found the boss, but we're still looking for our item room and our item shop, which is starting to look a little adjacent-y. Looking a little adjacent-y, I'm not gonna lie. We have very large motivation to use this Temperance Machine on this floor. If and only if there's no greed shop or greed fight in the shop. Love how tranquil Isaac looks whenever he's got number 1. Very zenned out. And we're still looking for that item room and that item shop. It's now pretty much guaranteed that they're going to be adjacent to one another. So if you go this long without finding either one, you know that they're right next to each other. Or at least they share an adjacent room. Let's put it that way. Not true adjacency, because they're never going to be like right next to each other. Now is when we really needed that tower card. Hey kids, you want to lower your damage even more? Here's some almond milk for you. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll take Dreamcatcher. It's something. But this is certainly not what we're going to be taking here. I mean, like, Dreamcatcher is just kind of whatever here. Honestly, I'm gonna hold on to the Temperance Machine because there's just no reason for us to use it right now. Once we get a shop that's worthwhile, I definitely will. But a double blue Gurdy is a little bit scary here. If we didn't have Animasola, we need to kill one of them first. Quickly. Okay. Things get significantly easier now. We can back off and just wait for Animasola. Solo's good to go. We just light up little Gurdy. Gurdy Jr. There we go. We get a Soul Heart because it's a blue champion, and just get a regular old HP upgrade. All right. So we get Navi in our item room, which is... I mean, I'd rather just save the key, to be honest. Whatever. We are able to get the keys back from the vault. Whenever Navi comes up, inevitably we get the... Literally, there's no downside. Why not take Navi? I always laugh at that kind of stuff. Yes, there's no downside. Yes, she doesn't do anything that directly interferes with it. But you know what? I don't need her. I don't want her. You can have her. That leaves more Navi for the rest of you. It is so funny to see which items people get fired up about in the comments. It is infinitely entertaining to me. Navi is just the latest one that's people are like, oh my god, it infuriates me when he doesn't take it. Okay. Boy, that's gotta suck. get infuriated over something like that. Man, oh man. I have a confession to make. For the first time ever, I mean ever, this is not a lie, I had a fast food chicken sandwich. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how is that even possible? How could you have gone this long without having a chicken sandwich? Look, when I get fast food, or at least when I used to, it would be burgers. Like, it'd be burgers, or it'd be like, I go to like Cane's or something and get like some chicken strips. The last thing I would care about is the chicken sandwiches, because traditionally chicken sandwiches are spicy. And you all know that I don't do spicy food. Okay. But I was turned on to the idea of a chicken sandwich one day, because I saw an old Good Mythical Morning where Rhett and Link were trying like the best chicken sandwiches. And I was like, you know what, that sounds really good. I was like, I like chicken. I like sandwiches. Why not try some chicken sandwiches? And so I had a chicken sandwich. The first one I had was from KFC last week, and it was actually pretty good. Although I will say that they misunderstood my order a little bit, because I told them that I didn't want pickles, because like I love pickles, but I don't like them on sandwiches. And they, I guess, misconstrued that as like he doesn't want anything on his sandwich, period, because it was just dry. It was a straight up dry. Now, luckily, they did give me, I don't know why they did this, but they gave me like KFC honey mustard and KFC ranch. And I gotta say, that honey mustard, y'all, the KFC honey mustard was pretty good. It's pretty good on that sandwich, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a good chicken cutlet. I mean, it was crispy, it wasn't greasy, and like it wasn't like soggy or anything. It was damn good. So today I decided I was going to try the Jack in the Box one, because I saw that they also had a non-spicy chicken sandwich. I was like, you know what? I kind of like Jack. Me and Jack vibe. You know, if I'm feeling really unhealthy and I really, really, really want to up my cholesterol, I'll go for some Jack in the Box. And man, I got to say, as much as I like the KFC one, the Jack in the Box chicken sandwich, I don't remember what it's called. It's called no, it's not called the Big Chicken. What is it? It's something chicken. The Chicken Witch or something like that. Man, it is real good. I definitely rate the sauce and the quality of chicken in the bun much higher than KFC. KFC was good, don't get me wrong. I'm a KFC fanboy. If there's fried chicken to be had on the menu, I'm going for KFC first. All right? But man, Jack in the Box, the chicken sandwich. What the heck is that? Hang on. This is going to bother me. What? It had some weird Jack in the Box name to it. It wasn't just chicken sandwich. Hang on. I'm looking up the receipt right now. It was... Of course, you're gonna make me do a deep dive here. No, you don't understand. I will find this. I know I'm recording. I apologize for this, but I have to know. Why is it not coming up? It's not even, it's acting like I didn't even order anything. Oh, I'm finding this. It was the large cluck sandwich. The large cluck sandwich. That's what it's called. Thank you, Jack in the Box. See, wasn't that name worth the minute that I took to look it up? But man, it was good. Like, it had just a little bit of spice, like black pepper spice, and it was the perfect amount. But man, I don't know what sauce they use. It was like some kind of mustard sauce, like sweet mustard sauce. I don't think it was honey mustard, but it was real good. So I gotta say, you know, and I've talked about this before. The older I get, the less of a burger man I am. Like, if I never have another cheeseburger in the rest of my life, like I think I'd be okay. I honestly think I'd probably have a longer life. But I gotta say, like, now I'm like, when I think of like, man, You know what? I feel like some fast food, but I don't want a burger. I think I'm going chicken sandwich, y'all. Now, I know there's some other restaurants, I guess fast food restaurants, if you want to call them that I haven't tried yet. I know that Popeyes is legendary, of course, because they have the super spicy chicken sandwich. I'm not going to be... I know it's good, but like in Popeyes chicken, for everything I said about KFC, I do think that Popeyes has better chicken, but KFC has better sides. That is just an undebatable fact for me. But they don't make a non-spicy chicken sandwich. At least not that I know of. They might, but not that I know of. So if they do, let me know, because I'm definitely going to try it, because that's got to be the bomb diggity. I know that McDonald's has one, which I'm not going to lie, I'm probably just not even going to try that one. Well, no, that's not true. I'll try everything once. That's not fair. I'll try it once. I'll report back. No, Whataburger has one, and I mean, I would try it. I probably wouldn't like it. I'm just not a big fan of Whataburger. Whataburger is very, very, very overrated. Whataburger is that chain that people who aren't from Texas, or at least don't live in Texas, come down to, and they're like, oh, this is the greatest burger ever. Man, all we have back home is like In-N-Out. You know, it's like, no. Whataburger is straight up just not that great. Like, it's a very average fast food burger. Wow, we get to a Curse of the XL after missing our floor 4 devil deal. That is the worst circumstance you could possibly be in on a run this bad. Now, I did see that we had Pisces, and I think that was Play-Doh Cookie in the item room. We're going to take exactly one of those. Even if we found the boss room right now, we still wouldn't make boss rush because our damage is so low. Brother Bobby working overtime right now. To be clear, I'm not from Texas either, but I have lived here long enough to, I think I have a decent amount of authority to say whether or not Whataburger is good or not. And trust me when I say, not that great. The best fast food, or at least casual fast food burger I've ever had, and I wish that they were still around, was Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers was... That was a crazy dodge right there. Fuddruckers was fantastic. For back in the day, I mean, it was cheap. You got, like, incredible quality beef. You got those really awesome, like, seasoned potato wedges they had. Oh, man. They always had, like, the best cheese. It's so good. But, like, the older I get, man, like, I don't care about burgers. Like, they don't agree with me anymore. I'd rather have a steak, or honestly, I'd rather have chicken. Chicken is my #1 favorite meat. #1, but it is without question. I like me some beef, don't get me wrong, I like me some beef. I like me some fish. But when it comes down to it, if I could only eat one meat for the rest of my life, in an infinite amount of ways, chicken is just superior in every single way. Pisces is going to give us another tears up, which is great. But if it's not combined, yeah, it's a funny game. If it's not combined with a high damage rating, no, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the compass. It was either Tiny Planet or Play-Doh Cookie. In either way, either event, I'm not going to go take them. This is not a Tiny Planet build, and this is certainly never a Play-Doh Cookie run. Now, if we end up having Brimstone or something like that, then maybe, because you have to be careful with the Fire Mine stuff. We knew we were going up against Bloat, so this is going to be... Oh, it's Champion Bloat, too. That's funny, because we didn't even get Champion Belt game. Because I think for the first time in the history of ever, the shop re-rolled on one singular cent. But that did allow us to get compass, but that still doesn't excuse the ends don't justify the means there. I would much rather have damage than the compass. Green bloat, of course, is the worst bloat. They'll be fooled by the size of our tiers. We don't do a lot of damage here still. Get old bandage. Oh boy. Let's hope for some... Let's just hope for a good devil deal. Ideally, 2 guppy items so we can at least get guppy. I mean, we're in a territory right now where we may have to consider duplicating the negative for damage, which would be something that I have never, ever had to do. Really wish we had Anima Sola, but we have to take some shots here. And Diploping the Devil Deal is going to be one of those shots that we just need to make. It's amazing we haven't been hit yet. Oh boy. We're gonna need some major damage upgrades here, Stanley. And don't you forget, by the way, that you put us on an XL floor. So if we see a Krampus fight in here, I'm gonna be right cross with you. I'm gonna give you a right cross. I didn't even see that shadow. We get an angel deal. We are this desperate, where we have to use Diplopia on the negative just to get some sort of resemblance of a damage up. That is the level that we're at right now. I don't think the Devil's Crown retroactively turns that. Oh no, it does. Okay, hang on now. We still have it. We got a chance to make something happen here. Anima Sola with the Book of Virtues. I don't actually know what that does. It just spawns a regular wisp, right? No, it just doesn't do anything. Well, I guess it has to do something. I didn't see what it made. I've had this combo before, but I don't remember what the wisps do. Oh, it just fires a single wisp right at the enemy. It's probably like a, you know what it is? It's probably like tainted hee-haw. Okay, so get that. A little bit of extra money here. Yeah, you see the. Yeah, so it is just like like tainted hee-haw. It waits for the target to be unchained and then it just flies right at him. It's pretty neat. Hoping that there's a reroll machine in here. Okie dokie. This is what Pisces and clown physics do not go together. In fact, Pisces was the origin of clown physics. Wow, I can't believe that Duke lived through that. Duke took a point-blank bomb fly and lived. That's insane. Oh. This was moving at Mach 10, man. We have old bandage, so if we get like a sacrifice room, that'd be amazing if it starts paying out for us. But this is a rough spot to be in. If we need more money, we have the option of using this temperance machine, which we still haven't used yet. I mean, what could we possibly want from the shop at this point? Honestly, card reading. Give me card reading. Card reading would be amazing. PhD wouldn't really do much for us. I'd still take it, but it wouldn't do much. Champion belt would have been nice, but oh no, that one went. And okay. Might as well take fanny pack, and yeah, we are cruising. I mean, our best damage up is the negative. Oh boy. Now, if this was Conquest, I'd be a little bit more excited because Conquest Pony is better in this spot than Animasola. If your build is not, if you don't care about having, like if you don't need something to hard carry you damage wise or tier effect wise, then Animasola is the better choice. But if your stats are so low like they are for us right now, Conquest Pony is technically better because it's going to be able to kill bosses faster than Animasola, as you can clearly see by this greed fight. But I'm pretty sure that was death in the boss room. Do that. Carrot card. Man, I'm sorry, Temperance card. You just never had a chance to shine. The only shop that we actually did get a decent roll on, we rolled a little bit too hard and lost a champion belt, and then instantly it blew up. So. Okay, so let's go check out this super secret room here, and we don't have any evil items other than black candle, so that's gonna be death. Unfortunately, it's not conquest. Death is just gonna give us a basic orbital here. Actually, black death. There we go. Another angel deal. Yep. All right. Still no sacrifice rooms, unfortunately. You know, this run would be perfect for would be Binge Eater. Imagine Binge Eater on a run like this, man. All of our troubles and worries are gone. Okay. Okay, good. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this room here. Room also constitutes a room that I do not want to waste my time with, although this is probably not the right way to go. Maybe it is. It is not. They have to be careful with Anima Sola in rooms with statues in them because, for some odd reason, Anima Sola will target the statues. Don't ask me why. This is like hell on earth right now in this room here. One of the monsters is done. Really need Anima Sola to come back. Okay, I don't have euthanasia. Trying to hold back the wave of egglets here. Somehow we were able to do it. Brother Bobby, like I said, he's putting in work. Super Secret Room maybe has something in it that we need. Stigmata is a damage upgrade. Look out now. Huh. Okay. A new one. That is impressively low damage. The thing is, this is where number one kind of fails us a little bit now because, remember, we lose a lot of range. Like, we don't even care about it. It's all about survival at this point. You saw how fast we can lose HP in a fight, and that is the state that we are in right now. We are in full-fledged survival mode. We can no longer just hope that we get a good Devil Deal item, because obviously that just is not in the cards for this run. So, oh boy, it's gonna be rough. We have ourselves a challenge here. And a long way to go to Isaac. No bombs, so we can't even get into the curse room, unfortunately. And these are how all these rooms are going to go here. Every single room is going to be like this. We have to win one room at a time. If you think I'm being over dramatic about this, you don't know Isaac. Trust me when I say we were at very scary levels of DEFCON 3 right now. We can't sacrifice raw damage. I mean, every room in the cathedral is going to be a war. Super Secret Room is accessible. This room is going to take a while. Luckily, the rats can hit themselves with their own bombs, so that should help out a little bit. And we got Anima Solo on lockdown here. Super Wrath, you need to back off, bud. Hoping that one heart drops in here. We can go at Isaac pretty much at full strength. Well, full HP. I don't know about strength. Full HP anyway. Leaving a half heart interval just for Polaroid invincibility. And honestly, I gotta say that the play with Diplopia, I'm glad that we got the negative. Had I known 41 minutes and 5 seconds ago that we weren't gonna have a damage upgrade of note anyway. I mean, Cat of Nine Tails is great, Stigmata is great, but we got those late into this run. And really the Curse of the XL is once again proven to be just so catastrophic for runs that don't have good base stats. Pretty fancy dodging in here. Trying to push him past phase 2. Mr. Mega definitely helps out. Oh boy. Okay, we have one bomb. We can get into the secret room or the super secret room. I think we're gonna try for the super secret room since it doesn't require multiple bombs. Maybe there's more bombs inside of the super secret room here. There's not. There's not. Okay, we're on the home stretch here. It has been a challenge, but we're slowly but surely making it. The Ares mucormycosis, and also get X-ray vision. Now the X-ray specs may give us a shortcut to Blue Baby. Have Ares, so you know we're going ramming speed here. And with Anima Solo, that might be pretty big. Now, does not stop us from taking damage on creep, so we can't walk over them while they've got creep on the ground. Fanny Pack just gave us a golden bomb, which turns into a golden Mr. Mega Bomb. That's pretty big. Okay. We cannot do this. I mean, yes, we have Ares, but we do not have the survivability to be doing that. Monk gives us a little bit of extra insurance here. Mucormycosis, what are you doing? Either that or that was Brownie laying a fart cloud that moved the Mega Troll Bomb backwards. We can't. We have to stay on a half-heart interval. All right. Poison damage do its work. We're going to back off and wait for Animasola. Freeze him. Gotta make sure Animasola selects Blue Baby. Sometimes it will grab the Eternal Fly that he has. Oh boy, it's over. I mean, we did it. Animasola is our savior. But, you know, I gotta say, shout out to Brother Bobby. Brother Bobby, you know, he was there from the start, obviously, and in the early goings there, when it was 1.83 tiers, we were able to get out of there, and man, that was something. But thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Happy Thursday. Like I said, hope you all have a great start to your early weekend. Oh boy, I'm gonna go take a break after that one. That one was good, but it was rough. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Ulysses, Missy, and Railgun. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.